Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Slang, aka Mr. Different, your favorite nappy-headed producer with the dreads that's a little bit bitter. Get to that later. But anyway, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Slam back with another one. This is the first video of 2023. Wow, we made it another year. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hope you guys had a good New Year. Hope everything great. I want to know about your New Year resolutions, what you're gonna be planning for this year, how strong you're gonna be going, what you're gonna be doing, your accomplishments, all that good stuff. I know me be making more videos, and I just got a video coming up talking about my plans for the future and all that with this channel, because I want to make a little switch going forward with the channel. Hopefully it's gonna be good. And this video is gonna be kind of a start into that, where I want to focus more on vocal production and recording and engineering on this channel. I don't want to really focus more on beats like I used to. Want to kind of move on, and experiment with other stuff. So today we're gonna be looking at a brand new product that I got called the Heritage Audio HA-73 EQ. This is a preamp that I'm using right now. That's gonna be my main vocal preamp going on from here on out, unless I get something better, who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about this preamp, what I like about it, things I guess I don't like about it, and give you some audio tests and stuff like that, and just talk about it. But I do want to give a big shout out to today's channel sponsor, or the channel sponsor in general, Zzounds. Zzounds is a one-stop shop for everything that you need musician needs. For if you need microphones, preamps, if you need compressors, EQs, interfaces, whatever you need, guitars, amps, all that good stuff, Zzounds has it on their website. And they also have affordable prices, very competitive prices. Also, they have a pay-as-you-go plan where you can break down your payments into smaller chunks, such as the HA-73 by Heritage Audio. As you can see, you can get it in 4 payments for only $200 for 4 months, or if you want to go a little cheaper but pay a little longer, you can do it for $150 for 6 months. So if you want a product and you want to break it down, you don't have the cash right now, but you need it right now, check out Zzounds. Link in the description below to this product plus more. And thank you guys once again, and let's get into the video. So today we're talking about the Heritage Audio HA-73. As you can see, this is a Neve style preamp. This is a Heritage Audio's take on the Neve 1073, the vintage model. So this is like the early, I guess like the 70s, 80s version of this preamp. So not the modern one that Neve are still making. This is more of a vintage recreation. So it's really going for that nice, warm, mid-range, in-your-face kind of vintagey sound. Now, the reason I went with a 1073 style preamp is because that's really a widely used preamp in the industry, especially when it comes to rap vocals, rock vocals, like that. Usually they use some form of 1073 preamp, whether it be like this one or other ones or whatever. They use some form of that because it just gives you a nice mid-focus. It helps stuff cut through the mixes. I don't want to say an aggressive sound, but it's kind of an aggressive sound. But we'll check it out. I'll show you all the bells and whistles about this thing and why I love it. So right now I got it going directly into my SM7B, and as you can see, I have no cloud lifter, no mic activator, no inline preamp. I'm using nothing but the HA-73 to power this thing. So as you see, I have about 70 dB of gain, which just goes all the way to 80 dB of gain. So it has a lot of gain. And as you can see, sounds really good being able to push it to the limit. So, it goes to show you that, if you have a quiet mic like the SM7B, you can push it heavy. I am going to be using a condenser microphone for the rap demo. Will come later. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the overview, and let's actually get to the test and give my final thoughts about this. So let me switch to the other camera so you guys can see. So right now, hopefully you guys can see, I'll make sure I do some B-roll and all that. This is the HA-73, not the best angle. I'm still working on it. Give me time, guys. I'll get good with it. But as you can see, this is the HA-73, and it's a pretty standard type of stuff. If you've ever seen a 1073 or any type of EQ preamp like that, you've seen the layout, you've seen the big red knob, the blue knob, and you see the 3-band EQ and all that good stuff. So basically this preamp has everything you need. Now I am running into a distressor compressor right now. I do have it bypassed, so I don't have the compressor activated. So what you're hearing right now is nothing but the preamp. I do not have no compression. Now if I turn the compression on, you will see the compression does something different, but like now we're just focusing on only the pre. So yeah, so first off, we have everything. You got a power switch over here, red button, of course, turned on. You have your 4 different buttons to determine what you're doing. You have phantom power, which this is a dynamic microphone, so it doesn't need it. But if you're using a condenser microphone, have a phantom power button right there, which is pretty good. You have a pad, so if you have a loud signal that you're recording, like a guitar cabinet or something like that, turn on that pad, knocks it down a little bit, and gives you a little more headroom. You have a line button, which has a line input, which I actually have the line input plugged in as well. That way I can actually send audio through my DAW through this to process later, or if somebody sends me a mix or something like that and they want their vocals processed through it, I can actually route it through here without having to, hook it up and all the good stuff. So I can just press the line button and it routes from my DAW through here, which is really good. I'll probably show that in a later video how to do that kind of stuff. And then you have a low Z, which basically turns from high Z to low Z, and you have a DI for if you plug in your guitar directly in here, which one day I might do that. Next, you have your this is your input volume. So basically the big red knob, and it's a step input volume, I think by like 5 steps in 5-step increments. Goes all the way to 30 dB, all the way up to 80 dB in 5 steps. Like I said, most time when I'm using like a condenser microphone, I don't go past 50 dB, because after that it's just way too loud. But when I'm using like a dynamic microphone, or a microphone that needs a little bit more power, like the SM7B, then I will crank it all the way up to about 70, maybe about 75, sometimes 80, depends, or usually 65 pretty good. And that makes sure I get a good amount of signal without, bringing up a lot of noise. And as you can hear, it's pretty good. Like I said, there's no compression, none of that. You're just hearing straight SM7B right now, no EQ, well, it actually has EQ on it, which we'll talk about later in a second right now, matter of fact. So it has a 3-band EQ, very simple. I think this is a very musical EQ. This EQ right here allows you to get some really good character to your sound source very easily. So it has a low shelf, a mid band, and a high shelf. Well, actually it's reversed actually. So this one right here would be the high shelf, this would be the low shelf, and this is the mid band. And the low shelf and the and the mid band are variable, so you can determine different frequencies and stuff like that. And it also has a high pass filter, which basically, cuts some of the lows, which I do have some of the lows cut, which I can actually, turn that off. And now, I have everything in there, but, just to, for sake, but let me actually turn the EQ off. So right now, this is like me doing some processing with the EQ, and this button right here, click this button, and now you're hearing nothing but the SM7B going in direct. So, as you can see, you can get some really good character. It sounds really good by itself, but once you add the EQ in there, you can just customize your sound and make it sound the way you want to before it hits the DAW. And that's what I like about using a preamp. It allows you to get the sound that you're looking for before you actually hit the record button inside your DAW, which is pretty cool. And also, you see, you have the EQ on and off, and it has a phase invert as well if you want to flip the polarity. Say you're recording one sound source or 2 microphones, flip the polarity. That way you just cancel out the phase and all that stuff, and works like that. So yeah, the EQ and all that pretty good. Like I said, it has a high shelf, which is very musical, so you can add in a little bit of sparkle, as you can see, a little bit of brightness. Very good for a microphone like this to add in a little bit of brightness, kind of make it, condenser-like, I guess. And you got the low band. I actually cut some of the lows because the SM7B is very low heavy, but or actually add a little bit, but I can add in a lot more, make it that more boomy radio voice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Which we're not gonna do that. So, in the mid band, I added a little bit of mids. And like I said, the silver button allows you to change the different actual frequencies, and then the knob right here allows you to add or remove different frequencies. So, that's pretty good, very convenient. Like I said, giving you a 3-band EQ is really good because it doesn't give you a lot of selections. It allows you to really use your ears to get the right sounds you're looking for, which is pretty good. And like I said, that's really it when it comes to this preamp. And like I said, it does have a high pass filter, which you can go all the way to 300 hertz, which is, I think, is a really too much in my opinion. And then, you have none, which, you get all them lows. But, I usually use about 80. And that just still give me some nice lows, but really cuts out them super sub harmonics pretty much. But as you see, it's a really good preamp. I mean, combined with a compressor, which I'm actually going to add in the distortion. Also, there's the output right here. And the thing I like about this is that it has the input and the output transformer. So basically you get it's transformers like give this preamp its sound. So, you have an input transformer that gives it the sound to your output transformer. That kind of gives it that Neve character. And that's what makes the Neve so special. That is this particular one right here is them transformers in there. That's how you get that kind of that saturation, that harmonics, that kind of, I don't know, crispiness, I guess you could say. That's how you get that right there. And let's say once I add in the compressor, which is my distressor, as you can hear, it gets really loud, so I gotta boost it down just a little bit. But you get that kind of radio quality, that radio sound. So what I'm about to do now is we're actually gonna throw in a actual beat, instrumental, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna just record something using just this preamp and this compressor going in there, and we can just see the type of sound that we get, and hopefully we get something that's kind of musical, I guess you can say. So we'll see. So let me go ahead and change up the setup and get everything set up, and we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do a little freestyle. Got everything set up. This is all I have set up. So I have my ML1 from Slate Digital running into the Heritage Audio HA-73, going into the distressor. I do have a RVox just to kind of control some of the background noise with the gate, and I also have the new U87 model that came with this microphone now, which I'm gonna be doing a review of after this probably. So yeah, let's just see how it sounds. Let's do a little freestyle, and I know it's all top of the dome. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, let's get it. Back up on my grind, man, they know I'm doing all me. Niggas talking shit, but they gonna turn me to the old me. Bald head niggas mad that me they can't rap. Man, we all know they lame, cause they all be cap. Get it? Used to boom in my city. Touched a couple pounds, but right now movement cutest. Gotta watch it cause they iron. Niggas be plotting, they be hating on me, but they mad cause I ain't never stopping. Touched 100K. Did that last year. Niggas out here talking all that shit, man, they show fear. Hating on me, why they mad at me? Cause they real dear. I ain't got no time for them, so get up out my way. Yeah, take off in my spaceship. What I mean, my dad's done, I'm pulling off a new whip. Been around the way, man, I been doing me. You got a problem with me, cool, man. I don't care. I can't rap, I'm just doing I. Niggas talking shit, but I just keep on trying. They be looking at me, man, they keep on eyeing. I'm Mr. Different, why? Cause I'm that guy. Hating on me, rig to fly. You be looking at me, I just freestyle, don't try it. I be off the top of the dome, they hating on me. Man, I need come on with some new words, right? Okay, might smoke me one after this shit. Why? Cause they be talking shit, better go and watch out, bitch. Cause these hoes ain't loyal. You can't trust them. That's just how it is. You gotta fuck them, rush them. Get the fuck out of here and get out of my way. I be doing this shit every single day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all want more. I'm out. What? I don't know, man. I'm not a rapper, but I will become one for you guys. But anyway, as you can see, that's what it sounds like going through the HA-73 into a distressor using microphone model on that. As you can see, sounds really good. And this is not even like a really expensive vocal chain. It's a very versatile vocal chain, which, that's really why I got this setup. But yeah, as you can see, that's just what it is. So with that being said, what are my final thoughts about this setup? Well, I like the HA-73. It's a really good preamp. It's a really good, I guess, recreation of a very popular preamp, and it does the sound good. I love the fact that you can control it with the EQ. It's very versatile. It's very powerful. It has a lot of gain, so you can use multiple type of microphones. It does give you that a certain sound, so it's more of an aggressive sound in my opinion. And I kind of like that sound because I do a lot of rap, trap, R&B, stuff like that. So it really helps me. If you're doing rock as well, I think it's a really good choice for rock as well. The only downside about this is it is a mono unit, so you will not be running any stereo stuff through it. They do make a stereo version, both with and without the EQ. Of course, you'll be spending more because you're basically buying two of these in one, or you can buy two of these, which just gonna double the price if you want to run it in, like, if you want to run stereo stuff through it, run a full mix through it. There's that. I know they do make other products that are stereo, like the compressor, which I'm gonna check out as well as soon as I get one in my studio, and see how that works and all that. But overall, I'm very excited with this preamp. I like it. It's very affordable. Like I said, under $1,000, you're getting like really good sound. Like I say, I know it's modeling the classic 73, but it really works for modern music. And like I said, with the gain, the headroom, the EQ, and the possibilities of it, yeah, it's great. And when you couple it or put it with a really good like compressor, you got just a solid sound all around. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. Like always, any questions down below, please leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as I can. I will leave links in the description below to Zzounds, to where you can check out the HA-73 if you want to get one yourself. And like I said, you can get this for a good deal usually. And also you say you can do the page go plan as well. Shout out to Zzounds for sending me this over to try out and test out. I'm gonna get some more stuff for you guys, and I got more reviews in the future thanks to those guys. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. Like always, y'all know who it is. It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. And with that being said, catch you guys in the next video. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.